We as One Rise.
On air.
On air. WAOR and
Steele.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 1. This is going to be one heck of a ride. So really what we want to do today is show you guys a little bit of who we are, what this is going to be, and where we plan on taking the show. So with that being said, let's jump on into it. Let's go.
We're really excited about this. We want to have a lot of interaction with you guys, so please leave the comments down below of what kind of stuff you would like for us to talk about.
Yeah.
I guess to start off, you probably were wondering who are these guys talking to you?
Who are those?
Well, for some of you, you may know who this gentleman is.
Let's get it.
His name is in the name of the show, so WAOR.
Yeah. Let me take it from here.
Take it from there.
Let's go, guys. So for those of you who don't know, my name is WAOR. It stands for WeAsOneRise. So I do music. You can check all that stuff out over on WeAsOneRise on the YouTube page. That is going to be where the content for this show and everything is going to be. You can find literally everything at WeAsOneRise. So I'm an artist and now a host on the WeAsOneRise show. And for those of you who don't know, who are you?
And my name is Eric Steele. I am a filmmaker, and we're actually shooting in my studio here in Michigan. So
a very good one too.
And we've been here for quite a few years, but now we're finally filming some of our own personal content in here. We do a lot of commercial and client videos here, but it's about time we actually started doing stuff for ourselves. So we chose the show.
WeAsOneRise.
So
I'm excited for it, man.
Yep.
I'm excited to see where it goes and what happens and just the journey that's going to unfold for us. I think it's going to be a really beautiful thing. As Steele said, make sure you leave your...
Sorry.
We leave that? Leave it. Just leave it.
It's raw. It's
make
raw.
sure you leave it in the comments below. What do you want to see? Where do you want to see this go? Give us your feedback. Give us your input. But please make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so when we do drop an episode, you guys get the notification. So where do you want to take this, man?
I guess, we could start with a quick little story time of, I mean, for those of you who don't know, like, how did we meet?
Yeah.
How did we meet?
Well, we met through an old manager of mine.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it was the carnival that you were.
No, was it? I think it goes back before that. Daddy's Plans.
No. This was before that, because remember,
it's been years now. Bro.
You were performing at a
with Bootleg.
With Bootleg in Flint,
yep.
And your manager needed an initial camera operator to document you. And I remember we ended up going on a bunch of rides together.
Yep.
And
that was the start of it all.
That was the start. And then after that was when we decided to work on Daddy's Plan together.
Yeah.
And that's
for Father's Day. Yes.
It was for Father's Day. Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick to touch base on that. So yeah, we met through an old friend and manager of mine that helped with the music side of things, and it was at the time the best content that I have ever put out. So it was really an honor to work with Steele back then. And what happened was, everything kind of went its own way. I kind of went and did my own thing, and I reached out to you. Now, I'd say, 4 years ago now?
Right, yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, and I remember, because we were talking about trying to do a video, and I think I was just trying to get you to come here to do a shoot. Because I know we had no money to do the music video, and I was just very impressed with your music and how it had such an uplifting message.
Thank you.
And it was very motivational to a degree. And I had some ideas. I wanted to play around with some lights, and I'm like, just come here, we'll do this thing. And we think we had you on a turntable, and we just
I'm glad we did.
We had all these lights and smoke going like crazy. I think
that was Keep Dreaming.
Yeah, and I think we had
Keep Dreaming.
The fire department come, because when we opened up the back door,
all the smoke just
plumes of smoke had come out. Now, granted, in our little town, I think they've kind of come to know us that when
Eric's working, just let it. It's not a fire.
When smoke's coming out of the studio, it's normally because we're doing some kind of shoot or
that's funny.
With smoke machines.
Literally, the fire station knows.
Well, they're so close by, so it just makes sense. Make friends with your local fire department, so that way
they know.
They know.
Yeah.
And that way you just get phone calls versus a fire truck showing up at the front of your place. So.
Well, and to touch base on that real quick, when we first linked up, now, did you ever think we would be where we are now? Like, did you see us sitting down, making the We As One Rise on air thing, right? The show, everything we're discussing, all the projects that we have planned for the future, which is a lot. Stay tuned. But like, did you see that happening then? Like, did you envision that this would be the journey?
Honestly, I had no clue that this was going to happen. Well, you just kind of sprung it on me, this idea, and I'm like, sure, let's give it a shot. Let's see where this goes, because I'm all about trying to complete something, just to do something for ourselves, and that's the biggest thing. Is you get so caught up, well, at least for me in my world, of trying to help other people with projects, that you sometimes lose sight in the things that you want to do yourself for your own personal sanity, I guess, and benefit. It's kind of the reason why we do our horror film competition, which, granted, it's been on hold this last year, but it's just finding that reason to do something for yourself that you can just kind of use as a creative outlet. It's very cathartic for me, at least, that I feel like I made this, I was a part of this, and I could just be happy and feel accomplished. You get that sense of accomplishment. It's great.
I kept picking up on you talking about it a few times, and one time I came here and you guys had a whole little setup. I've been interested in doing something like this for a long time as well. So when it came to sitting down and saying, like, who would be perfect for this, man? You were definitely the first candidate. And then at that time, I'd say now, we're really becoming great friends. And I would say the chemistry is now, it's at a point where, I can send this man some content. He knows exactly what we're going for, and it's just a beautiful thing now. So I didn't see the show coming from this neither.
Well, we don't even quite yet know what this show is.
Yeah, but I'm glad we did.
We're still pretty much in that incubation phase where we're finding out what this is gonna be.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You don't know unless you try.
It's funny though, because we had so many people hitting us up for podcasts here, and I actually even created a room where I built this room out to be a podcasting room. It had foam up on the walls. It had the desk. It had this whole setup, and it's kind of never came to be. There were a couple of attempts where people were actually trying out, but even they were just unsure of what their podcast was going to be about.
Yeah, it's a learning phase.
And I don't know if this is actually going to be considered a podcast. Like this is. I mean, I guess it is.
Yeah, podcast / show.
If you're not watching this on YouTube and you're listening to it on Spotify or iTunes,
podcast,
then I guess this is technically a podcast. So I don't know.
But for those who want to see us, they can check us out on that YouTube
Check
page.
us out here on YouTube. I'm hoping you're already here on YouTube. So if you're also here on YouTube, definitely check out all the rest of his music videos that we've worked on together and other videos that you've posted.
Yeah, thank you.
See if you can find the ones where he was pulling Pokemon cards back in the day.
Oh, gosh. I don't know about that.
You were ahead of your time, my friend.
But hey, while we're at it, also check out The Studio. It's T with a 3 and an E. The Studio.
Technically, it's TH3 Studio.
Yeah.
And the tagline.
Oh, yeah. That's
and the tagline
totally
is it's The Studio.
Yeah.
So
I don't know why I said T with a 3. Well, I was saying the with a 3. That's what I meant, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, and honestly, the reason is because when we were trying to come up with a name for this place, we just kept calling it The Studio so many times over the period of 6 months when we were building the place.
That's what it became.
That we just said, like, well, let's just call it The Studio.
Yeah.
And then we found out that if we changed the E to a 3, we could get the domain.
Yeah.
So
well, it worked out, man.
That worked out, and that's what I always tell everyone is. But it's funny, every time we get mail, we always get mail for like The 3 Studio, and that's how I always know what stuff is just spam and or just junk mail. If they can't get our name right, then I'm not opening up the letter.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just
trash.
It pretty much just goes right in the trash.
Yeah. So as Steele keeps saying, the show is gonna evolve. The show will change a lot, and really, who knows what it's gonna become and what it's gonna be. But the whole thing is with you guys and the viewers, it's going to be really cool to see what becomes of this. And while we're talking about it, we do have a few segments in the works and planned for you guys that maybe we can touch base on a little bit. And as we said, we want to hear from you guys, directly from you guys in the comments below, so we can really stay in tune with you guys. We really want to be interactive and make you guys feel part of the show, because you guys are. So, maybe we can discuss just a couple of the concepts and ideas that we've had so far for the We As One Rise on air.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I would love to talk tech. I love gadgets and gizmos and anything that has to do with film and video, audio, and or lighting.
Yeah.
So
And tech is always changing.
it's always changing, always evolving. I mean, that's how I got the Zoom L8.
Yeah.
That's saw that on a shoot and I was like, I need it, I want it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
and I'm so happy that I get to use it now for myself.
Yeah.
Versus other projects where it was being used for other friends. So I feel like
you got tech.
I'm finally getting my money's worth out of this now.
Nice. Well, so, if you got tech, then I'm going to take the motivation.
Yeah.
So, I got a segment planned where I just maybe, give some inspiring quotes, go over a few topics to motivate you guys, inspire you guys. I'm really big on pushing you guys to follow your dreams and chase your goals. I want to see you guys become successful as well, and I truly believe in all of you guys, and I really think we all have it in us to pull it out of us and to really become something. So, I think that would be a really cool, powerful segment to have be a part of the show. I think that'd be a really cool thing, man.
Right, and I mean, just and that kind of comes with even us starting this. We're just starting this project out. We don't know where it's going to go, but part of the journey is just taking that first step, and this is
Absolutely.
our first step in trying to create this entertainment and content for you guys to hopefully enjoy.
And it's really cool to know you guys are part of day one.
Right.
So we'll look back, a year down the road and see what's become of it. But as Eric just said, you guys get to see literally us evolve and watch the show actually grow. So it's going to be a really cool thing, man.
And then and we'll also be able to kind of share our stories with you of things, not to call it a story time, but like basically we'll be reminiscing on things in the past and things that may have happened currently.
Yep.
God knows there's a lot that's happened this last year that a lot of us are finally making it on the way out. So it's
been a crazy 2 years.
A light at the end of the tunnel, and we decided this is a good thing to start. So.
Absolutely. Make sure you guys hit the notification bell so when the episodes do come out, you guys know. And also leave a comment down below of what you guys would love to see, where you want to see the show go, and just what you would like to see, WAOR and Steele do. And we really want to have you guys interact with us and have you guys a part of the show. So it's our honor.
And if you can hit that subscribe button too, that will also help out, because
hit the subscribe button.
If you can get those numbers up, that will greatly help us continue on with this journey.
Yeah, we're dedicated, and we're gonna stay driven. So I look forward to it. I hope you guys get it. Now, do we have any other little segments?
I was thinking rap segments where if you guys send us in subject matter, I'll put them in this and pull them randomly out and and have you do a 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm down.
Rap freestyle.
I'm down.
But it'll be dependent on what you guys send us.
Yeah.
So whatever you guys send.
So completely random.
From you guys. It would just be
funny
topic,
a
topic,
freestyle.
a topic, a line of dialogue, or anything that it could be the beginning or utilized in the song, and then just
absolutely, I'm with it, man.
Let you freestyle that. So
and just do me a favor. If I mess up, don't laugh. No, man, I'm totally down. I think that's a good idea, and I think it's a good way to get you guys involved as well. So yeah, absolutely, man. And then one more little idea that we do have is stupid, funny, embarrassing segment.
That kind of goes with the stories. Getting to know us. Yeah, that'll. I mean, I don't know what to call it specifically, but
no specific name yet. May vary based on the actual topic that we're speaking on. But yeah, man, we have some really cool. Stick around, you guys. Right. Again, this is the very beginning. We will grow, we will progress, and things will get a lot better. Mm-hmm. And as that happens, you guys will grow, and you guys will also get a lot better at whatever you're doing. We're here to support you guys, and you guys are here to support us. So it's a team thing, man, and that's why it's We As One Rise.
Oh, and there is one more segment that I know we were talking about doing, and that was the recommendations.
Absolutely.
Ooh. What are you into right now that you would like to recommend to everyone out there who may not know about this thing that you are
that's
enjoying?
A good one. Yeah. Wait, were you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
it can be a better way of wrapping up today's episode.
Yeah, no. Okay, so let's see. Something that I am very into that I would recommend. What I would recommend is reading. Reading, man. No, seriously.
Okay. I do not disagree.
No,
I think
listen,
that is a
listen.
very
Let me
good
tell you
recommendation.
why, though.
I think that's a very good recommendation. I think people should absolutely read.
But let me tell you why. I recommend always expanding your knowledge, working on your vocabulary, whether it's fantasy, it could be fiction, nonfiction, whatever it is that you're into. I would like to start things off by saying expand your knowledge. You know what I mean? Read, expand your vocabulary, or learn something new. Always learn a new trick, a new trade, and just keep growing as an individual. And a really good way to do that is read, man. Read books. Take 10 minutes out of your day, 15 minutes out of your day, and just read a book. You know?
Would you have a specific book that you would recommend to somebody?
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say. So for me, I'm a huge Witcher fan. Of course, man, I read all the Witcher books, all of them. So I highly recommend jumping into The Witcher. But
which one is your favorite, do you think?
I would say The Last Wish.
The Last Wish?
Yeah, that's...
There you go. See, I feel like that's a good recommendation.
The Last Wish.
Go read The Last Wish.
But also, while we're touching base on that, you guys, there's a book called 1408 by Stephen King.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? Oh, phenomenal book. So, I'm always trying to learn something new and read, and that is my recommendation. So, and really that falls into a wider category of just expand your knowledge, grow, and just keep striving to learn new things and to become a better you. Now, hold on real quick. So while we're on that,
yeah,
what's something that Steele would recommend?
See, I was going to go completely just based off
hey, read a book.
I think people should play games, specifically, and this is not a sponsorship at all, but I just discovered, I don't know how long this has been out, but I guess Magic the Gathering is now on iOS.
He's hooked.
So that I just downloaded it last night and just got done through the tutorial. So if anyone wants to play me on that, I will take on those
accept
requests.
the challenge.
I am not very good, so you might get a nice ego boost by just beating me.
Just like the show, you're learning and growing as you
play.
play.
Yeah. The plan is to become a pro. But
now, real quick, is that available on Android?
I think so. I don't know.
Nice.
I just discovered it was available yesterday, so I just instantly downloaded it.
Yeah, I might jump into that, guys. So keep an eye out, cause wink, wink.
I'm gonna wait until I start getting better before I throw out that challenge.
You already threw it out. They're searching you up right now, bro. It's on and popping. So we're getting to that point in the video where we kind of like to wrap things up, and really just want to touch base with you guys real quick. Again, it's WAOR and
Steele.
WeAsOneRise on air, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you watch this, really means a lot to us. It really does. So hit that bell. And please make sure you hit subscribe. Stay up to date with this, you guys. Check us out on all social media at WeAsOneRise. Everything can be found at WeAsOneRise.com as well. And I really look forward to bringing you guys along with this journey. And I want to kind of end the segment, if it's okay with Steele, with a powerful quote.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let's do
Go
it.
for it.
So real quick, man, I'm going to say a quote, and then I'm going to just give you guys a second or two to think about it, and then I'll explain it a little bit. So here's the quote. So it's, some people live till 90, but died at 20. Now, some of you might be like, that makes no sense, right? So let me break it down to you a little bit. So some people live a long, full life, but they gave up on their dreams at a young age. You know what I mean? So inside, they weren't happy. They weren't living the life that they really wanted to. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is get up, go chase your dreams. You can accomplish your goals. We believe in you, and you guys got this. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit that bell. WeAsOneRise on air.
We'll see you next time.
Let's get it.